She's gone straight to demon.
You try and
Straight
stumble
from
to your
princess
feet
to
as the
demon.
princess.
Hello, party members. My name is Haven, and we are back to slay the princess. So last time we were basically told that this is going to be the last loop, so long as it's a new vessel that we bring, the whatever world, the long dark, the long quiet. So I don't know what happens if we go...
You make your way up. A warning. She will...
go in. I do not want to hit that.
The interior blade.
I wonder if we enter... Because the other times we've entered with the blade, except for the last one, so we could go in
Her voice.
just kind of quiet.
Hello?
Don't let it fool you.
Let's see. We can try and save her again,
really?
see if maybe something else can
downstairs.
happen.
I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it.
Let's see. Yeah, let's talk a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, because last time we just went for the enthusiastic, like... We're going for it.
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Okay, princess.
Is Princess her name or her title?
Uh,
What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
Yeah, I was gonna say, she's Princess.
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted.
Let's see. Yeah, have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Yeah. She's withering away. Let's see. I wonder if we retrieve the blade without saying anything, because then the narrator's not going to try and lock us in.
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
Oh?
You'd better hope for your own sake that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Slip these chains? She can't, right?
What?
She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice?
I think we're going down the bad path again.
She has to be bluffing, but I'd hurry if I were you. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all.
I never said I was going to murder
You
her.
slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet. Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen. Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
Yeah, the room feels a lot bigger. I mean...
Oh, you coward!
No, I don't think we can.
Oh.
Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
This is a dangerous play. Who's to say she'll actually succumb to her wounds? She doesn't have a weapon, and she's missing an arm. You can finish this right here.
I don't want to. I wanted to save her without the narrator messing things up. Yeah, we can go for the lock her away route.
Locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Yeah,
Okay.
she can live down there for now.
She has an awful wound, and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier.
Yeah, exactly.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there.
Oh.
Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this
I just wanted to be friends. I wanted to be friends.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart
Piece by piece.
piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll
But
never forgive it.
I didn't do anything.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience.
These aren't threats.
Oh, they're
These are
promises.
Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep. And I'll make sure you never see the light of day.
Not if we stay up all night.
Princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped.
Oh, good.
And the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Oh, I don't know where she is. It's time for us.
Thanks for
Oh,
helping me get out of
what?
that awful basement.
She's gone straight to demon.
You try and
Straight
stumble
from
to your
princess
feet.
to
As
demon.
the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
Okay.
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
I think we're getting
Side are
murdered
you
this time again.
Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
No, I think you can lie about these facts.
Helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
No. I'm in a bit of a
She
hurry.
steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down.
Oh, she's just existing to shut my organs down?
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
That we are.
What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Like
Your
what?
lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart
Oh.
freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I guess it's like the true power of the princess?
No, this is the end. Don't we?
No.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The nightmare? Oh no. What kind of hellscape did we
You're
bring
on a
ourselves
path
into?
In the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her.
Yeah, I don't think we're able to slay her. Okay, no.
Don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh! What if he hears us? That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you?
Oh no.
Shit. I think you'll
The
find
paranoid.
yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save after all.
I'm curious to see what happens if we proceed, but also what happens if we just turn and leave. We'll face our destiny.
A warning. She will lie. I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
That is true. Can't trust no one.
The interior of the cabin is plain. The smooth wood of the wall was almost
She's already
the only
did our
furniture
work
of
for
note
us.
is a lone table, knocked on its side.
Oh,
in the corner of the
there's
room.
people in the window.
A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement.
They're watching us. Know what we're here for.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time. It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
You can feel many eyes on
I need
us.
all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
You're right. We feel much better now. The whole
Very
cabin feels different.
I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right? She knows that we're here.
Oh, those are like little princesses.
Calm down.
I didn't
Maybe
recognize the
three of you
shape
just
at first,
think everything
for
is
whatever
different
reason.
Because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died. You certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up.
I'm gonna leave the blade again and just
We
enter.
should have taken the knife. I don't think going down there unarmed is going to do us any favors.
We're gonna try. We have to
You cross
plead
over
with the
threshold
ghost.
and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness. More
And
eyes.
blinking
too.
eyes.
You never mentioned the
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
air
The
seeping
eyes
up
are
from
here.
below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood.
Flesh and
If the
blood.
princess
let's
lives
go.
here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
That is true. Step off into the void between the stairs. Yeah, this sounds like the correct play.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force.
Oh,
Why did you do that? What did you think would
I
happen?
wanted to go into the abyss.
How would falling into an infinite void be better than anything?
Well, you see, the infinite void is nice and safe.
Make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Wait. I didn't want to go down.
As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks, suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
Wait,
Excuse
There is no
me.
reason to this
I'm
place.
being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement.
I mean, I feel like I've seen a basement look like this.
I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Not if we find you first. Yeah, we just gotta go back.
You turn back to the stairs, only to find that they aren't there. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
Oh, Jesus.
I told you I was going to find
She's
you.
looking fucking like Pennywise the clown over here.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go
No,
numb.
please. Pennywise looking
Your
ass
arms quickly
princess.
follow. This is it, isn't it?
It's almost like you want me to get you.
But I do not want
There has
that.
to be a way out of this. Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
Well, she is.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
As your blood begins
Jeez.
to coagulate, it's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
Do we die?
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
I do like how the paranoid is still repeating that.
What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more, as your body reapproaches death.
Oof.
Okay, whatever you were doing,
Yes.
please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left.
Oh.
Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs,
Liver. Nerves.
Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
God damn.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
Oh, we're always gonna look
She
ridiculous.
isn't attacking us. Why?
I think she's having fun playing with
Why
us.
doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
Yeah, I think we've already lost sight of
How
it.
are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of here is nowhere to be seen.
Uh,
That isn't my fault.
Heart.
It doesn't matter
Lungs,
whose fault it is,
liver,
what's fighting her isn't
nerves.
an option right now. Then you should get looking, shouldn't you?
I mean, I guess we should. Oh, we have so many options. Oh. Okay, let's get out of here. Leave together. Find you win. I'll let you leave. Leave together. Wait, we can just be matter of fact about it. Okay, let's leave.
No!
I need you to come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and, do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster?
No.
Shit. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
This is my jam.
Lungs, liver, nerves.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
Oh, I will.
Come along now. You don't want to be stuck down here.
That is true. I don't want to be stuck down here.
Princess glides onto the stairs and beckons you to follow. If only you had a weapon.
I don't think she's corporeal enough to actually stab her.
We don't. We've already made our choice. We can still grab it on the way out. You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the suggestions for the time being. Just focus on keeping us alive.
Yeah, I'd rather not die on these stairs.
Right. Heart, lungs,
Liver, nerves.
You step onto the basement stairs, following the princess as she ascends. Pins and needles punctuate your every step, an uncomfortable and constant reminder of your mortality. Is this really worth it?
Oh, it's worth it, 100%.
At least it's a choice. That doesn't justify anything. A terrible choice is still terrible.
Make sure you keep up. We wouldn't want you to fall.
Oh, don't worry, I've
As
already
if
tried to
acting
fall.
on instinct, you crane your neck and look behind you. There is nothing there.
Oh.
The princess reaches the top of the stairs and taps on the door. Her head twists back in your direction, watching you with dead eyes as the way out creaks open.
Perfect, it's here.
Forget that your pristine blade is still
No,
on the
I don't
other
want the
side.
blade.
You can still make this right. You can still save everyone. You can still save yourself from becoming her tormented pet.
I'm fine with becoming a pet.
There's no harm in us having
I'll
a
be like,
weapon.
woof woof.
All it does is give us more options, and we are dangerously low on those right now.
Pet time.
Have you considered that maybe you could operate the autonomic nervous system for a bit? Everyone is trying to manipulate us, and I can only do so many things at once to keep us alive. Heart. Liver? Your body seizes violently as you regain consciousness on the floor of the cabin. No! You're doing it all wrong. You're supposed to do it like this. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Heart,
I guess I have
lungs,
to do everything
liver,
around here, don't
nerves.
I? Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
There we go. Back with me where you belong. I thought you might have decided to break yourself just to spite me. It's better for you that you didn't. Now we can
that
get
is
back
true.
to business. For starters, we won't need this where we're going.
The princess plucks the blade from the floor and tosses it through the door behind you. It vanishes into the inky black of the basement.
Perfect.
Guess we're not stabbing her in the back. I guess not.
No, we're
I'm going
not
to
a
fix myself
murderer.
a stiff drink. If I'm about to watch you hand the world to her on a silver platter, I'd rather not be sober.
And now you open the door.
There's nothing else for
Opening
us
the
to
door,
do.
let's go. Step into the world.
The doorknob twists in
The
your
world of
hand,
terror, let your terrors loose upon the
revealing
world.
The forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard. You've actually done it. You actually do it.
Oh, I do like that fade.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it. But it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
Oh, she's slumping.
Why is it so cold?
You see, the world sucks, and that's why we remain virtual. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Nah,
Is that a-
I think we're okay. We already know she's going to
Why
appear.
is it?
There's no other option.
Why now?
Oh, I wonder how we'll change in this one. Will we be like less corporeal or something? They're gone. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. Oh. Oh. Wait, I'm just an actual bird. But That isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
You know what
Oh. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Oh, it's just a real bird with real eyes and real blinking. All the things that we'd never wanted to see. So you're the narrator. What are you? Are you someone trying to kill me? Oh, we have so many options. Ooh. We might as well, see kind of what's happening here with this. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Oh, a lot. What are you, something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Others like you? You've said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design.
There's some nice sharp teeth you have, Raven.
At once. Anytime
Or
you
other
failed,
bird.
anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Let's see. See, I don't want to do I have so many questions because then it's like another one breaks. Let's see. Yes, you knew about it?
You talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant. For all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really? Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
All the other ones, incorrect. Let's see. Yeah, the people beyond the walls of this construct, do they know?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are...
The bones of the
It's
universe?
on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
That's fair. What is the princess did you make her to?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Interesting.
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Makes sense. I'm gonna ask a few more questions here. And what is my true identity?
Or the long quiet.
Oh,
The god
interesting.
I live to rid the world of
Oh, we're God. Let's go. So whenever we go to the long quiet, that's our realm?
As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore. And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything. It's why I had to die.
No dying, narrator. You'll be okay. Your weird soul fragments are just being destroyed forever. Let's see. Yeah, why would you want to rid the world of death?
You need to ask that question. There's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you cannot grasp the abject horror of dying.
I mean, we've kind of died quite a few times. How did you die? Oh, why did you make her a princess? That's kind of interesting.
I didn't make her a princess, but I wove the idea of her into something your scattered mind could fathom. You chose for that something to be a princess.
Oh, so it was our choice. Death of the author, run out of questions. Not gonna slay her. Why not?
There's no reasoning with a god, even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece, and my time is up.
Goodbye, narrator.
Like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away.
Oh. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god. Nascent? Nascent? Who knows? English is tough. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. A terrifying vessel? Bring the nightmare to her. Oh, okay. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, jeez. Game is like, this is what you're gonna fight now. Oh. Oh. Don't look.
I can finally
There's booty
see
everywhere.
you, and you can finally see me.
Let's go.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. I know there's many of you. I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response and then patiently waits for you to continue. Do you know about the echo? Do you hear a conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Oh, don't worry, we won't. But I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound. A pale imitation of
you
what
are
I actually
shifting.
am.
And kind of mound-like.
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Oh, we're going for some liberation. Yeah, there's so many stories we left unfinished. Can we really leave it there?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Makes sense. Oh, we got Slay the Princess. Don't you have a say on this? Why is it all falling to me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and
If
I
only she
share
knew how
reflections of
indecisive
each
I
other's
was.
gifts.
Or am.
If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Let's talk this through.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well.
What?
If this is what it takes to enlighten you,
No.
then so be it.
But I didn't want to go down this path. What?
Fear is what pretends to protect us from loss. To fear death protects from losing a body.
I was just
To fear
asking
ruin
questions.
protects from losing status. To fear rejection protects from being known. But losing a body is contained within having a body. Losing status is contained within having status. Being known is contained within being conscious.
What?
It is in the nature of all things to transform, to go from known to hidden to known again. But when the
Party members, I
ceaseless
think we fucked up.
impermanence of all things strips away the finality of endings, what remains of fear? Is it a shelter protecting you from itself? Or is it a shelter protecting itself from you? You took fear by the hand and walked with it into the unknown, and through that, you feared nothing.
Let's see. It wasn't rejection of fear. You wanted to make the world suffer. You act as if you're not above it. I'm not afraid. If I'm not afraid now, the fear of others is real. We can't upload harm that everyone.
Others cling to fear because they have not yet seen beyond it. Will you strip the beauty of transformation just because some refuse to acknowledge it?
Oh, so it's bringing all the
Your
forms
liver
back?
drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your
me.
heart because I can't stand to see it go? Love melted into skepticism, and you pulled back layer after layer after layer, until all you were left with was the knowledge that you did not know me. You sought the truth then. Will you hide from it, now that it is within your grasp?
No desire to hide, but the truth can be made better. I don't want to hide from the truth. I won't engage in violence. Let's see. I don't want to hide from the truth.
Then don't.
Makes sense.
Leave with me. There's no need for you to fight what we are.
I'm gonna keep the fight going because I'm like, stopping it early seems fun, or seems fine, but I'm like, I won't
If you
stop.
need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world.
A boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
That was a truly painful
it
existence.
goes until your bodies are not your
She only
thoughts are
skewered
not
us, she
you.
never stepped on us.
Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead and alive and dead all at once.
Let's go.
You learn to put yourself away and to follow the flow of reality. And you used it to rise above me.
Exactly.
You died countless steely deaths,
Because
and you
we're
lived
unstoppable.
countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. Unjust impossibilities pushed you to become something you would never have been without them.
That is true. Let's see. Even if the journey was agony, the end gave my struggle meaning. I do like that.
And even then, what we saw was not an ending. When I thought I had reached an unconquerable peak, you showed me how much further I could still climb.
Exactly, there's always more.
Flesh is a vehicle, and to destroy the flesh is to strand the spirit. With violence you stranded me, and with violence I sought to twist your flesh back into mine. When forced between choosing your death and forfeiting your body, you chose agency. But agency requires action, and action requires an endless tapestry of events. In your final moments would you remove action itself from reality?
No, I don't want to remove action. Can you say with certainty what shape, with how, I don't want that world to come to pass. You didn't give me a choice, I want to engage in violence. Yeah, I was like, when you remove action from reality, yeah, I don't want that world to come to pass.
Then accept the world as it is now, with both of us a part of it.
As the clash between you two abates, the princess relaxes, smiling from a distance. The respite is welcome.
Are you starting to see? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center.
Dun dun dun.
Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
We can end the world together. What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
There's so many options to slay her. I've done everything. Ooh. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now.
Oh, the voice of the hero is here. Oh. The hero is here. Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
Nice. You have no idea how good it is to hear you.
There's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence.
was like, is the music loud in this? Sorry, game. Here, I'm gonna slide that down just slightly here.
There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Ooh.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm
Then
ready.
Let's go.
Oh.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but
We
I
get
guess it's a
strange
little after
endings.
that, isn't it?
Oh, she's filling the window.
Do you need me to describe things? That'd be nice. A little comfort.
Oh, the
in
Contrarian's
an
here.
almost unfamiliar place. Oh, you made it here too? We never really got to talk to her, did we? This one, I mean.
That is true. I'd like that description now, if you don't mind, for old time's
Yeah.
sake.
Of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's not really a cabin, is it? It's that terrifying blend of everything. Only it doesn't feel so terrifying anymore.
That
It's
is
still
true.
shaped like a cabin, it's just different in places. There's still walls, a door to the basement, a table, that knife. Windows. You know, come to think of it, I don't think he ever really included the windows in his cabin descriptions, did he? He mentioned the windows when we broke them.
That is true.
No
We did
mirror
break
this
a lot of
time,
windows.
but I think it did whatever it needed to do. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Is it just the three of us? Did anyone else make
It's
it?
just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
And I've been here since you left me here. No hard feelings, I'm just glad you're back to see this through.
The Contrarian's just like, I'm sitting here waiting. I've never left.
It's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Made the narrator
Really
rip in
goes to
peace.
show how much you've grown up. Killing somebody across every iteration of reality just by existing. I don't even know what I would do if I were in the driver's seat with that kind of power.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about him being gone.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he? It's not complicated at all. I miss him. I feel bad that he's gone.
I mean, I guess, like what the voice of the hero said, we could take the blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seems to give us more things we can do, right? So, you're not going to suggest we throw it out the window? No, we've been through too much for that. And he's gone, so there's no one left to mess with but ourselves. You've gotten serious. Besides, what's the third beat? It isn't funny if we toss it out the window twice.
That is true.
There's the guy I know.
I like that we can still just throw it out the window. And before that's like
Winding
the
stairs
right
again.
answer.
But now there's only one way forward. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice? Yeah, it was a real mess. Stopped being fun pretty quick.
It's okay. You can come down. The stairs won't bite. Not this time. We don't know what you want from us, but let's talk. All of us. Maybe we can help you find your way.
She doesn't sound messy anymore, though.
Yeah, she doesn't sound like
At least somebody here feels put
her
together.
in a blender.
And forward we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting. That was easy compared to last time. Just stairs. No weird fuzzy stuff or nonsense trying to pull us apart. Yeah,
No,
that
none
wasn't
of
so
that.
bad.
So, you brought the knife. After everything you've seen, and all the lives we've lived together, You still aren't sure what you want to do? Unless you are. We just hope you're sure of yourself, one way or the other.
Sit with them. I've never gotten a chance to talk to you before you were taken away. Not you, at least. I'm sorry for what I did.
It's okay. No hard feelings. In a way, you helped us become a version of her. But we weren't very good at it. I don't think a conversation with us then would have been very insightful. That's probably why we were taken away. That's all we had to offer you. It was time to change again.
Yeah, makes
After all
sense.
we did, she's just forgiving us. Just like that. You know, that means a lot.
Let's see. I like that as 2 Soleil options. Yeah, we can kind of explore.
Seems overrated. Too much pressure.
Yeah. I want the
But that's
easy
what you've always
life.
been. Even now. You can't put aside such an important part of who you are. And neither can we. So, you might
She's
as well embrace
winking.
it.
That's fair.
Yes, we think. We're kind of like a shadow. Out there, every part of us is blended together into one huge idea. A big wave of unyielding change crashing against the world. But in here, we're fractured. Small. Still a little more separate than we'd like to be. Our instincts still trying to pull us in different directions.
That's kind of like us, isn't it? Yeah. We really are the same.
But why don't we have 3 heads like her? I don't want to hurt anyone. Is there any way out of this?
We don't think there's a way for us to leave. But maybe there doesn't have to be an ending. The way it all works seems to be based on you. If you believe we can do something, then we can do it. So believe that we can put it all back. Believe we can fix the Echo's construct and make us all forget. Believe we can send us all back to the beginning, before anyone woke up, before the truth consumed us.
Can they really do that? Are you sure that's what you want? Why wouldn't it be what we want? Especially if it brings him back. We can't keep going without a nemesis.
Exactly. We need our Gary. Our Gary to our Ash. Let's see. Yeah, would resetting do anything to help them, the people out there?
If you believe we can give them more time, then we can give them more time. It's all up to you.
Yeah. Don't underestimate the power of our thoughts. You've seen what they can do. You haven't even seen the half of it.
If we're here talking right now, how do we know we haven't done this before?
Maybe we have. Maybe we haven't. We can't know something like that. But we're choosing to do it now. And maybe we'll just keep doing it again and again, forever.
The eternal dance.
It's almost comforting. To know we can keep meeting each other over and over again.
I don't want to forget you. We're
We don't
still
want
gonna
to
simp at
forget
the
you
end.
either, but that's what we would have to do.
A single tear forms in one eye and slides down their cheek. Sorry, couldn't help myself.
The hero's like, I'm
I
gonna
don't think
narrate
we
this
ever
one
really
time.
Forget. Anyway, there's always something that draws us back together. Some buried memory that both of us treasure.
Yeah, but how do you know that things won't just end worse? What if I make my way back here and I'm different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything?
That's okay. We have to be able to trust that whatever choices we make, they're the right choices. Maybe we'll continue the loop of forgetting and restarting forever. Or maybe we'll decide, at some point, that it's time for things to end.
We have so many options. I like that we can do the renege option. But how can we trust ourselves our memories will be gone?
When we first met each other in the long quiet, there was something inside of us. Something we couldn't recognize or understand. And we can't say we fully understand it now. A warmth when we look at you. The kind you don't realize you're missing until it's come back. Every time we hurt each other, every time something awful happened, it was still there, undercutting the pain on the surface with a constant, soothing glow. That warmth is never going to go away, and that's why we believe in you.
The power of belief is here. But this isn't fair. I want to be with you.
You'll be back here again, sooner than you think. And then we'll part ways again, and find each other, and part ways, and find each other. It's like we're never really alone. Because even the time we spend apart is time spent chasing these moments of reunion. And they're all the sweeter for the isolation in between, don't you think?
I mean, that is pretty sweet.
That's beautiful. You've really grown our heart, haven't you?
Even the contrarian agrees.
And when we do, we can choose to do it all again. We'll always be able to start over, if that's what all of us want.
Is there any other way?
Our options are limited to what that knife offers us. Either we use it to put things back, or you kill us. We're sure you can figure out which one we'd prefer. But we don't want to influence you. We're sure you'll do what you think is best. If it's time for it to be over, it's time for it to be over. As much as we might want a few more precious lifetimes with you.
Oh. So, I feel like we're kind of at the impasse here of three options, right? We agree to the plan, we start resetting everything. We go back to being a god, which would maybe just take us back to the Long Dark, or we slay her and end it all. I'm kind of thinking we do her plan, because then at least if it does reset us, then it'll be kind of a progressional ending of us redoing everything, coming back here, making another choice. So, yeah, let's agree to the plan.
Okay. If this is your choice, then I have your back. I guess I'll see you on the other side. Speak for yourself. Maybe I'll see you too. Maybe I won't.
The contrarian's like, I'm out of here.
Take the blade from our hand and stare fondly into our eyes.
I love you.
We love you too. Everything is going to be okay.
Oof. And then you die.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her. If you don't...
Is there any option? Interesting. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. Yeah, the cycle continues, I assume. So, is this the end? Maybe. But at least we got to a pretty good stopping point before I'm out of town here. So we'll have these up over the next couple of days, episodes 4 and 5. And then, yeah, when I get back, we'll have to continue more Slay the Princess. My name is Haven. This game has been absolutely amazing so far, and I will see you in the long quiet.